Once upon a time, there was a bird. The bird's name was Larry, and Larry learned how to fly, and he wanted to fly far, far away. So Larry the bird jumped out of the nest, and he started to fly, and he started to fly far, far away. And he looked over his shoulder, and he saw his little bird family, and he said, "Goodbye, I'm out of here." Because Larry the bird just turned 17, and he just got his license to fly, and he was going to cruise. But on his way, he seen a woodchuck, and the woodchuck was like, "Hey, bird, come over here." And Larry the bird said, I wonder what that woodchuck wants. And he flew down to the woodchuck and he said, "What's up, woodchuck? What do you want?" And the woodchuck said, "I have a riddle for you. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?" And Larry said, "Oh, screw you. You're wasting my time." And he flew away. And he flew far, far away. And as he was flying, he seen a kangaroo bouncing up and down at the local zoo. So he flew down to the kangaroo and he said, "Hey, what's up, kangaroo? How you doing? Can you help me find my way to Florida?" Because Larry wanted to go on vacation. Larry wanted to have a good time. But the kangaroo was a serial killer. The kangaroo was a dangerous, dangerous killer. And the kangaroo replied, "Rah!" and kicked Larry right in the face, and the feathers flew everywhere, and Larry rolled into a ball, bouncing far, far away into the dirt, covered with soot, with a black eye. Larry said, "Why did you do that?" And the kangaroo said, "You're dead." And the kangaroo, in slow motion, Matrix style, jumped up into the sky and floated so slowly as his shadow glanced over Larry's broken body on the ground. It was evident that the kangaroo was about to squash Larry the bird. And that's when Larry did something that he's never did before. Larry pulled out a machine gun and started blasting him. The kangaroo, all bloody, filled with holes from the machine gun blast, fell to the ground. And Larry said, "You know what? You're dead, motherfucker." And Larry started to fly. He was a little broken, he was a little tired, he was a little beat up, but he started to fly. And that's when a lamb said, "Bah!" Larry didn't speak lamb, but he decided to go down and see what was up. He said, "What's up, lamb? How you doing?" And the lamb said, "Bah, I got some first aid for you." Bah. So Larry went up and got the first aid from the lamb, got a Band-Aid, some other stuff. And the lamb said, "Hey, would you like to stay over for dinner?" Bah! And Larry said, "Sure, I'd love to have some dinner. I'm actually pretty hungry right now. I'm actually starving. I've been flying really, really far away. I'm on my way to Florida." And the lamb said, "You're on your way to Florida." All of a sudden, the lamb started running away, and Larry said, "Where are you going? Where are you going? I thought we were having dinner." And then, everything blew away. Larry grabbed onto a flagpole, trying to keep his grip from the tornado wind that just came in. But it wasn't wind. Oh no. It was the big, bad wolf. And the wolf came up to Larry, and he said, "I love chicken." And Larry the bird knew what to do, because he did it to the kangaroo. He pulled out his shotgun. And as the big bad wolf crumbled to the ground, Larry knew that he was unstoppable. The lambs came back and they cheered, "Go, Larry, go, bah!" And they tossed him up in the air like a champion. "Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! You killed the big bad wolf!" Larry was a hero. Larry wanted to stay, but Larry had to go to Florida. So Larry said, "Thank you, lambs, for your hospitality, but I'm on my way to Florida," as he flew far, far away. And he flew, and he flew. Long nights, long days, he flew far, far away. All of a sudden, on day 3 of his flight, things changed. Larry got a cold. Larry couldn't breathe. He needed to take a break, so he landed into a meadow, almost on his way to Florida. He landed into a meadow in Georgia, and he sat in the meadow, and he contemplated how amazing it's going to be to sit on the beach in Florida. How awesome it's going to be. But he was sick, and he was tired, and he fell asleep. He fell fast asleep. Larry seen a rocket ship fly into space. Then a bunch of little sea monkeys started swimming around him. And all of a sudden, he heard a fire whistle, and there were flames everywhere. And Larry didn't know what to do. He was afraid. He was afraid. But he woke up. And he was just dreaming, and he was no longer sick, and he felt healthy, and he was ready to go to Florida. So he jumped, and he flew, and he flew, and he flew hard and fast as he's ever went before, trying to race, trying to make it to the promised land of Florida. And he flew, 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 and that's when he seen the big green sign that said, "Welcome to Florida," and he knew that he was there. He wanted to get oranges. He wanted to sit on the beach. He wanted to see Disney motherfucking World. He was there. He flew to the beach. He sat on the beach. And died. I don't know how the fuck he died either. I don't know. Haven't seen him since. See ya.